Just for 1 second, put everything on hold. Ask yourself, are you happy? Most of us would answer no, especially now more than ever. This pandemic has put many of us in difficult situations, economically, socially, and emotionally. But there's a side to this pandemic which no one is talking about. It's a perspective that this pandemic is actually a blessing in disguise. Now, before you jump to conclusions, give me a chance to explain. Consider a check engine or a warning light in our car. Though we hate seeing one of these lights turn on, it actually serves to help us. It gives an indication that the car is not fit to run, thereby looking after our safety. Similarly, this pandemic can be used to introspect where we get our happiness from. Many of us are not feeling happy right now because we got our happiness from an ever-changing external circumstance. Thereby, we went through phases of happiness, sadness, frustration, and many other emotions on a daily basis. But now that the pandemic has put the world on pause, it's the perfect time to reflect. We have to ask ourselves, in a chaotic world like today, how can we be happy? After my mother passed away in 2014, I went on a journey for almost 1 year to try to find an answer to this very question. How can I be happy? In my journey, I have interacted with many enlightened souls who were found to be in peace with themselves and their surroundings. One such enlightened soul is Jayapataka Swami, who has such a radiant personality that drives sadness and despair away. I've been studying and closely observing Jayapataka Swami for the past 6 years and found him to be the happiest person. Jayapataka Swami was born in 1949 and was raised in Wisconsin in a multimillionaire family. At age 18, he renounced everything to become a monk. At age 40, while he was traveling through Spain, someone came and sliced his throat and later exposed him to a chronic hepatitis C infection. At age 60, he was inflicted with a stroke that left him paralyzed on his right side, and doctors gave him a less than 1% chance to survive. At age 71, he underwent a very risky combined liver and kidney transplant surgery. And don't think he was not doing anything since his stroke just because he was paralyzed. In fact, he has traveled extensively to spread this happiness to millions around the world. Look at these numbers yourself. And even after his transplant surgery, he refuses to slow down. His mission is very clear. Try to save as many people from the suffering of this world. So let's hear from Jayapataka Swami of how we could be permanently happy even with so many difficulties and challenges in our daily lives.
Whether chanting directly the names in Sanskrit or by chanting the names in their specific scriptures, like the 99 names of Allah in the Quran, and there are various names in the Bible. Or whether you can chant the name in Sanskrit, or if you chant in Hebrew or Arabic, somehow or another, people should be chanting the name of God.
So I have been practicing the art of mantra meditation, which is chanting the names of God, which Jayapataka Swami has recommended. And I can personally say that this works. The reason why it works is because mantra meditation nourishes the soul, which in its natural state is described to be eternal, blissful, and full of knowledge. So when we identify and connect with the soul, we naturally find true everlasting happiness. So while it's difficult to imagine ourselves in a state of permanent happiness, especially now with coronavirus, seeing Jayapataka Swami should give us some hope. Don't believe me? Try out this mantra meditation for yourself and see your heart transform. If you're interested in learning more about mantra meditation and knowledge about self-realization, please fill out the Google form in the description down below. Filling the form will automatically enter you in a raffle to win a book called Science of Self-Realization.